all right? Now, right now, I am inside of normal, everyday Firefox. This is just a browser. In a moment, I'm going to show you our application. I'm going to also show you my photo gallery. Normally, you jump into places like Firefox with a photo gallery, and you look at a bunch of photos. In a moment, you're going to come up to it. Looks like this. Well, that's nice, but where am I right now? Let me show you. Watch. You're going to zoom down over here. You click on View Map, which means now it's going to show you the photos along the left-hand side. On the right side, this is good old Google Maps that you already know. I'm going to turn it into satellite view, and I'm going to start zooming in. You probably noticed that this actually is the Rose Bowl in Southern California. First of all, at the end of the night, I had gone to the Rose Bowl with my wife to look at some fireworks. This is the entrance to the Rose Bowl. You see this picture right here? Yeah, I recognize that guy. Do you notice how the picture is taking slightly to the right angle? Sure enough, this is where my wife was standing when she took a picture of me, and there's the Rose Bowl logo right there. Now let me zoom out a little bit because I'll show you some other photos here as well. If I zoom in here again, you can see that when we first arrived at the Rose Bowl, my wife got some corn on the cob. Actually, right outside the Rose Bowl, this is the Rose Bowl, this is the outside of it, this is where the vendors sell everything. So once again, automatically, it knows where I was on Earth when I did this. Well, what's some of the applications of this kind of stuff? What do you do with it? Well, let me jump into our program where I'll show you what some of the stuff is that I do with our product. It says house for sale. My father is into real estate, right? Well, real estate guys, usually they see a house that's for sale, they jump out of their car, they say, take some pictures of the house. My dad is lazy. He doesn't record the address of the house. Well, let me show you. He does have the Photo Finder GPS in his pocket, which means when he comes out of his car to take the picture, he knows exactly where that house is. You can see it right inside of the satellite view. In this case, the house that's in question is right over here. You can see that I'm standing in that corner where I took that picture. Now later on, as I was walking around the house, I stepped very far away from the house, which gave me this picture over here. To the right, again, turn on the satellite view, zoom in, you'll be able to see that now, as it updates, I'm standing very far away from that house. The house is now right over there. Now, unfortunately, inside of this application, right now, it's showing all of this stuff in 2D. I'm only seeing this two-dimensionally represented. The good news is our application ties in perfectly with Google Earth as well. So watch. Right in my program, here's my Arizona trip. Here's all the photos from my Arizona trip. There's a little button right there that says send to Google Earth. When I click on it, watch what happens. Automatically, it launches Google Earth for you. It takes the photos that we had taken, it puts it as these little tiny pinpoints on Earth, and it starts flying towards it. You're going to notice something else too. See that blue line over there? That's exactly what I did throughout that whole day when I was in Arizona, starting from the morning all the way into the evening. But we were talking about everything being 3D. So I'm going to zoom in close to over here. I took a bunch of pictures. Watch. As I keep getting closer and closer, you see how there's a parking lot right over there? Okay, if I click on this little picture over here, you probably notice, yeah, sure enough, that's the parking lot. That's where I was standing when I took a picture of the mountain. Not too cool when it's 2D, right? I think it's a little more cool when it becomes actually 3D. Is that cool or what? And that's actually the real angle that I had when I took that picture right there.